is going on, everybody? This is Mason. You are tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. All right, guys, this might be kind of a little bit of a controversial topic, but you know what? I just kind of wanted to talk about it and see, kind of get your guys' opinion as well. But guys, sometimes Funko Pops can kind of suck. And maybe that's kind of a brutal way to say it, but there sometimes can be a little bit frustrating. Maybe would be a little nicer way to say it. And I know you guys probably have some gripes and, you know, just some frustrations with Funko stuff as well. But I'm gonna cover probably, I think I've got like 4 or 5 different things that I want to talk about with you guys as to my reason why they, you know, sometimes suck, basically. So let's get into it. And to clarify, guys, you know, I love Funko. I still love the company. I love collecting Pops. But this is just some things that I just want to nitpick, you know, me just ranting a little bit. Not saying that I'm stopping collecting Pops or anything, but just some things that I just want to get off my chest and talk about with you guys. But the first thing that I want to bring up to you is there are way too many variants of certain things. So a prime example of this, I would have to say Batman would be like a prime example of this. So I mean, there's tons of chrome Batmans out there, obviously, right? And then there's like 8 million Batmans out there that are just like so many different versions of him. I understand that there's different versions of Batman like in comics and whatnot, but is it really necessary to make a pop out of all those different variants? I don't believe so. Another prime example of this would be Dwight from The Office. He is slowly becoming the new quote-unquote Batman of variants because there's so many different versions of Dwight. And is it necessary? No, absolutely not. I mean, Office fans could maybe disagree with me, and I'm an Office fan too. And I can even say for myself that I'm kind of sick of all the different Dwight variants and all the just stupid things that come along with that. And I mean, another example would be like maybe like the Dragon Ball Pops as well. There's so many different Goku Pops. And I don't know, Funko, maybe depending on who the fan base is, wants to milk certain people and see how many figures they can make of something and see how much they can sell. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys would disagree with me, but I just feel like there's too many variants and there really doesn't need to be. Another thing that I want to talk about, something that frustrates me a little bit, is overall condition of Pops. So what I want to say about that is, let's bring up an example of like just box condition of Pops. What's something frustrating about that is, you know what, your box has a dent in it, has a little tear or something. So that makes your box like 50% less in value, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't understand how that's a thing, but something that frustrates me about Funko Pops is just the overall condition of things. Like, why does that make a difference that your box is dinged in a little bit and that like slashes the price down? Or, I mean, something that I can understand a little bit is if it doesn't have a box, you know, you have a figure that's loose, that's not in box. I definitely understand that that's being less because definitely, you know, the box is art. It looks cool. It's part of the whole, you know, encapsulation of the figure and how it looks and everything and how it's presented. So I get that, but just overall conditions of things, I just don't understand that how that makes like such a big difference. True, if a pop is completely destroyed, like it's been through a hurricane or something, I understand that that's not going to be worth as much, obviously. But something that I just don't feel like is necessary is that prices are just totally completely just changed due to the fact that, you know, there's just the tiniest little crease or dent in it. That is just something that definitely, you know, kind of frustrates me with Funko Pops for sure. Another thing that kind of sucks about Funko Pops is the fact that there is quote unquote sellouts. And I say sellouts because, well, there's certain places that sell out of Pops, but eventually they get restocks. Prime example of what I'm talking about is Funko on their own site, on the Funko shop, is they sell out super quick. And then the disadvantage of this is maybe you're after something and you want to add something to your collection. Obviously you can't get everything, but it definitely makes it difficult when something sells out in a matter of minutes. And now I've been really lucky, you know, the things that I go after when things sell out on certain sites or whatnot, not just the Funko shop in general, that I've been fortunate enough to get some of the things that I've been going for. Sure, I miss every now and then, but it does get frustrating that the things that you're going for sell out super quick, and then eventually, you know, you'll have to wait till it goes down in price, or you'll have to pay really high, you know, high resale value prices. So that's kind of my frustration. But, you know, there is, I mean, on the brighter side of that topic, there are some stores that restock quite often, like Hot Topic, or maybe even like Walmart, I guess would be another example of this, that do restock their Pops often, but sellouts are definitely frustrating. And that's in everything that you do, not in just collecting Pops, but that could be in a lot of different things that you buy as well. One thing that, you know, I don't really appreciate either, this is another topic, I'm just gonna put this as sour apples in the community. So there's certain people, you know who I'm talking about. Let's do an example here. Say you're waiting for a pop in front of a store, maybe you show up and there's always that one guy that you know that is just like super rude to everybody, cuts in front of you in line and like just, I don't know, he's just super mean. I mean, to be wrong, he's not doing anything wrong. Maybe he's selling a pop or something, reselling it, the guy that's in line, but it's definitely just super frustrating. That's something frustrating about Funko or any community that you join is, well, the fact that there's always going to be those sour people in the community that are either not really looking out for your better interest, which definitely makes sense. You shouldn't expect anything, but it is definitely frustrating when there's those type of people in your way that, you know, are just either resellers or they don't really care about the collecting aspect at all. Which, you know, me personally, I love the collecting aspect, and I'll be the first to admit I've sold pops before, but you know, it's definitely frustrating that there's those people out there that try and ruin the quote unquote collecting culture and are just out there to make a profit. So like I said, it's in every community, but in the Funko Pop community, it definitely sucks. And this is kind of maybe in a personal opinion, and this is my last thing that I'm gonna talk about, is that the prices of Funko Pop can definitely add up. So say that you're trying to complete a set or something, or you know that you want to get a certain pop that's high in value, it definitely adds up in price. And the fact that, you know, that you're spending a lot of money on pops, it's not fun. It really isn't, but that is something that you should definitely know before you get into the collecting game, that things, you know, can cost quite a pretty penny. And you know what? People aren't willing to give up pops that you're trying to buy from them for certain prices. They want, you know, what's according to Pop Price Guide, eBay sales, which definitely makes sense, but it's just definitely a big gripe that I have, you know, that you get that completionist attitude with Funko. You combine FOMO with that, again, like I said before, and you know what? You're spending, let's say like $300 a month, $500 a month, whoever you are, whatever price it may be, you're spending a lot on Funko each month, and that can be something that's frustrating, especially when you're trying to collect the things that you like, and it adds up. So, but guys, that is kind of my reasoning why I think Funko Pops kind of suck. Like I said, I'm not stopping collecting or anything, but I just wanted to, you know, get a couple of things that I've been thinking about off my mind and kind of relay them to you guys and kind of see what you guys think. So let me know in the comment section below, why do you think Funko Pop sucks? Even though, you know, if like you love them and you collect them, what's something that you don't like about them? I'd be interested to see what you guys say. But if you enjoyed this video and you found, I don't know, maybe a way to vent through this, give it a thumbs up, you know, be sure to subscribe as well, so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one. And guys, I'm always loving, you know, getting involved with the community and everything. So be honest and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But thank you so much for watching again. You guys are the best. Remember to be kind of one another and always promote positivity, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.